Back in 2012, we're live inside the cavernous Lone Depot Park in Miami. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Trevor Rogers gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Into the box, Victor Robles. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Grounder down the line at third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second. And
easy.
He's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, the thing I'm focused on with this lineup is the fact that they love to run. They lead the league in stolen bases. They're not afraid to take that extra bag. It's going to put the defense on their heels. Be on the lookout for that today.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Here comes the 1-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Chisholm moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Striding in now for the Nats, Juan Soto, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
First offering.
Ball. No, that's it. Ball.
Popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2.
Full count.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. Sierra retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. The Nationals gone in order. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Patrick Corbin will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery, this guy's a really good pitcher. There are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have him in their rotation. Not an overpowering fastball, but a good one. 89 to 93 miles an hour slider, without a doubt his best off-speed pitch. And if he's throwing strikes with that slider, look out, he can shut any team down.
Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 to him now.
Whew.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Gonna be a tough play. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, this club really wants to see something positive out of Joe Panic. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Miguel Rojas comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's collected 11 hits in 24 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. 1 out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Zweimal.
And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, Brian Anderson.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First pitch on the way.
Ball. 20-12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit down the third baseline. This is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Jazz Chisholm, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 261 the average coming into action here. A dozen home runs and 31 RBIs. A 1 pitch on its way. Goodness. 0-2 now.
No ball.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Marlins lead 1. We are still scoreless. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
1-1 to Schwarber. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He comes into this one at 248. 6 home runs and 36 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Playing 11, 1-1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Zimmerman.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's totaled 4 hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
To first, fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and a step on first himself for the out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And the spotlight is going to shine down today for me on Victor Robles. This guy, we've been hearing his name, one of the elite prospects in baseball for multiple years. And now he's getting a chance to put it all on display for the world to see. One of the slickest defenders in the game, can go gap to gap with ease.
Jorge Alfaro comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 6 home runs, 27 driven in. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Joe Panic. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Oh, Panic.
Harrison has it. Zips it to Castro for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Marlins down quietly. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Ready now is Yan Gomes. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Two and 1 to count. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Now into the box, Hernan Perez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No.
Third inning, no score to this point. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 46, Patrick Corbin.
2 down, no one on base, and that sends Patrick Corbin to the plate next. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Nationals gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back. The Marlins are set to hit here in the third inning, and this offense has certainly not disappointed this year. They come into the game with the fewest strikeouts of any team in the league. And when I caught up with some of the players during batting practice and asked them about that, they all reiterated that they don't want to be an all-or-nothing kind of offensive team. They said it's important to their success that they battle, make pitchers work, and do their best every time up to put the ball in play. Not every team buys into that philosophy, but it definitely seems to work for these guys. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Ready. Here's the first pitch. Magneuris Sierra is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And the pitch.
Ball.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting ninth.
So here now is the pitcher, Trevor Rogers. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 5, John.
And stepping in, John Verdi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the first offering. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ach, der Wind. Kein Wind, oder?
The windup and the 0-1. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here comes the 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle part of the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll. This is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. A ball hit hard to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many breaking ball ambushes in the game. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Into the box now, Jazz Chisholm. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set. The 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Rojas rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. In now, Garrett Cooper. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
High in the air down the right field line.
Er hat so viele Fehler gerade. Scheiße, ey.
Here it comes, 0-2. Grounded slowly to the side. Right to him. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on.
Da mehr drin.
Victor Robles digging in now as we begin the top of the 4th.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Anderson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter on the pitch is second baseman, Starlin Castro.
So here's Starlin Castro. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
No, that's the ball. Playing 11.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Soto is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
No, that's outside.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch.
No.
Kyle Schwarber is on deck. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
A couple of runners on base with 1 down, and next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. And now the first pitch, chopped weakly to the right. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Marlins lead it 2-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 count.
Three and 0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Count is full.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away. One out, bases empty, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball one. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Now the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
1 strike.
He's falling behind now, 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 34, Maguire. Sierra.
And now, Magneuris Sierra. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Miami down in order. They're up 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi.
John.
First pitch on the way. Josh Harrison will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he pops it up. Cooper has room in foul territory. He's got it 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. Stepping up is Ryan Zimmerman. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Timing just to take off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 1-1, here it comes. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Drilled to first, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Jones.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And the throw just
Schwarber.
the bag, so the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 2 and the Nationals nothing. Now to the plate, here is Trevor Rogers. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The pitcher, Trevor.
First pitch coming, here it is. Looked like the fastball got away from him there.
1 ball, no strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Plate now, John Birdie. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Comes set, now the pitch.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Has a look, now the pitch. 3-1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Ja, deswegen schlage ich so, oder nicht?
The 3-1. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
And now in the box, Miguel Rojas. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch.
Oh Gott, soll ich nicht sagen würden.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
No.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And to score is the runner from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
You think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now? He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Austin Voth, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey guys, you take your hat off to the batter right there. He was obviously, you can see in his approach, he was trying to work that ball the other way. And he finds a hole. Now it's first and third. No problems on the mound.
At the plate, Jazz Chisholm. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 pitch.
No, that's the ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball 3.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Komm, Coop, jetzt mal ein Hit, ey.
So now to the plate, Garrett Cooper. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Now a reach, but he can't get it as he does a face plant afterward, and this is big trouble. 1 run is scored, and the run will score all the way from first.
Egal.
7-0. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Oops.
Here's a pop-up now.
Oops.
Zimmerman is there. 2 down. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. In there, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Panic behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Pitch.
Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Stepping in once again is Hernan Perez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
And now the first pitch.
Hurt one.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Ready with the 0-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2. And he's able to find the knockout there.
Into the box, Austin Voth. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit.
Das war jetzt sehr unglücklich. Da hätte er selber hinlaufen sollen.
In now, Victor Robles.
Perez natürlich
get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
To the plate now, Starlin Castro, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. Reined in. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Here now is Juan Soto, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0. This is popped up. Rojas has it, and that retires the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Miami's out in front, 7-1. Ready now for the Marlins. Magneuris lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 3 for 4. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Rogers.
Stepping in now, Trevor Rogers. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now the 1-0.
T-Rod.
1 out, nobody on. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Fly ball out toward left center field. Robles is in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The right fielder, number 5, John Birdie.
Up next, John Birdie. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Miguel Rojas would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Taking all the way. It's 3-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
So now to the plate, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Lifetime in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Comes set with the 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
This pitch is popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wing and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Miami. They're on top 7-1. Now at the plate here is Kyle Schwarber. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Playing 2s, 2-2.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, John.
Now at the plate is Josh Harrison. He flew out in his last AB. He's set and the pitch.
Ball.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Sierra will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
1-1.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee, so as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Nice.
Nationals lead 1. They're down 7-1.
Take the ball game.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Harper will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jackson Reeds will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
Brian Anderson.
Das andere, ja, ist nicht schwierig.
Here's the first pitch to him as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch to 2-2 now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jazz Chisholm. First pitch of the AB on its way. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Harper has thrown a little over 50 innings, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Harrison is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Next to stand in is Garrett Cooper. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple.
Yeah, and he wound up getting thrown out. But he hit the ball well, and he'll look to do the same thing again right here, boys. It was unfortunate for him and the team the way that play ended, but it was a nice swing. Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys down, maybe regroup, and we can get the bats going.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now here it comes. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Marlins 7 and the net. Anthony Bender has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 8, Anthony Bender.
New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Hernan Perez. First pitch on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A ball and 2 strikes now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here now the 2-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. There's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Standing in now, Jackson Reeds. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. One run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Popped up. Chisholm trying to get there. And there's out number 2. Digging in will be Victor Robles. Delivered an RBI single last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is foul right side.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Want to stay back a little bit too long.
Here comes the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He's right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 7-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
The catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First offering on its way.
No.
Action now with the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose.
That's a
Boy,
strike.
and a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike, 1-1. And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop. Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls, 1
Joe
strike.
Panic waits on deck. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. And
That's
this
the ball.
is taken
Take your
here
base.
for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
The batter, the third baseman.
So the next to bat will be Joe Panic. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Alfaro on at first, nobody out. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Under this one is Harrison, and he's got it for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Magneuris Sierra. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Ja, van Marte.
Starling Marte will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 6, Starling Marte.
He's set. Here it comes. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Marte, a native of the Dominican Republic. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season.
And the runner will score from second. And he is in there. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, man, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Tanner Rainey comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, John Birdie, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
98.
And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Miguel Rojas. Line to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. The Marlins lead this one 9-1. Zach Pop comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So now here is Starlin Castro starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys
Guten Tag.
still count, at least for their own stats.
Ja, und selbst.
Chances as a professional.
Dann ist er gut. Ich sag, dann ist er super.
Side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Ja, ist ja morgen noch ein Tag zum Ausruhen.
And a good hard slider as this one swung out and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
Ja, gönn dir, gönn dir.
Plate now is Juan Soto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike there.
Nee.
You gotta love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit hard towards the hole. Fielded by Panic. Throw on to first to get him. Score it 5-3 on the putout.
Hab ich gesehen. Kann ich ja nicht sagen, wie das heißt. Ich hab's noch nicht.
There are 2 away now. Next it'll be.
Aber ist auch nicht schlimm, weil du weißt ja auch, dass ich ein durchaus sehr fähiges Schild aktuell habe. Das ist schon ziemlich stark, ey.
Line to the right side, and he'll put this one away, and with that the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. It feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Miami get their 20th home win this year. Trevor Rogers earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Patrick Corbin was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
For the Nationals, 1 run. 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this
Ja, ist schon nice. Ja.
and we remind you to please drive home safely.
86. Das war ein tolles Spiel. Ich sag, das war gerade ich habe gerade ein tolles Spiel gemacht, ja, war ein tolles Spiel. Hat gut gespielt. Wenn man 9-1 gewinnt, im Baseball kann man immer zufrieden sein, ja. Hat man alles gut gemacht. Vor allem gegen extrem starken, vor allem gegen der hinter mir steht, also tabellenmäßig, also deswegen war das ist immer gut. Ja, aber erster und zweiter gibt keine Punkte. Es gibt halt Sieg, du hast halt eine Tabelle mit Siege und Niederlagen. Das heißt nur, ich hoch gewonnen habe, ne? Wie ein Fußball mit 8 Punkten Unterschied, ne? Also es ist halt ein hohes Ergebnis. Also, das ist das Gleiche. Das ist genauso wie Fußball knapp, also 3-2 ist halt auch knapp, ja. Und wenn es unentschieden steht bei denen gibt es halt so extra Innings, also da spielen sie, darf jeder nochmal hinten und das machen die so lange, bis einer mehr macht. Ja, Inning ist halt Inning im Baseball ist halt immer, du spielst halt 9 Innings und in jedem Inning hinten 3 Spieler, also mit dem Baseballschläger, ne? Und der Pitcher muss schaffen, 3 rauszubekommen. Solange der nicht 3 raus hat, geht das immer wieder weiter. Da können sie halt Punkte machen. Der 3 raus. Ja, das ist wie ein Völkerball. Die musst halt zu Bases werfen. Musst die rauswerfen, bevor die zum Beispiel von ersten zu zweiten Base laufen. Muss der dann halt. Das hat alles mit Rauswerfen zu tun. Sobald der gibt halt 4 Bases, also die erste, die zweite und die dritte und dann Home. Und wenn der schafft, Home zu laufen, irgendwann gibt's einen Punkt. Das ist so ein bisschen wie Völkerball. Habt ihr schon früher in der Schule auch gespielt? So ein bisschen ähnlich zumindest. Ja, wenn ein Team halt richtig struggelt, kannst du dir vorstellen, wenn er nicht die 3 Outs hinkriegt in so einem Inning, kann es auch passieren, dass er da halt mal, ja, keine Ahnung. Ist oft, wie viel man er kassieren kann, ne? Wenn es halt ganz schlecht läuft, ne? Aber grundsätzlich, wie gesagt, die Profisport im Baseball, klar passiert mal, macht mein Team auch mal 20 zu, weiß ich, 2 oder so, aber das kommt sehr selten vor. Grundsätzlich fallen im Baseball auch nicht so viele Punkte, also. Weil wenn der Pitcher, grundsätzlich ist wichtig im Baseball, wenn der Pitcher richtig gut wirft, haben die Hitter wenige Chancen. Das ist halt immer abhängig, also eigentlich muss der Pitcher Fehler machen, sozusagen. Wie was? Hitter, einfach Hitter. Ja, Pitcher und Hitter, ja. Und alles andere würde jetzt kompliziert werden. jetzt noch, man kann auch noch von der ersten zu zweiten Base kann man auch noch klauen und es gibt auch noch verschiedene, obwohl die verschiedenen Pitches machen schon Sinn, wenn ich sage zum Beispiel Pitcher wirst ein Fastball, sagt der Name an sich schon des Balls Fastball, wird wahrscheinlich ein Ball sein, der gerade ausfliegt, ne? Ah ja, stimmt, ja genau. Und ja, genau, und die werfen halt verschiedene Pitches, ist ja klar.
Beginning of the work week and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Marlins allowed only 5 hits in the game as they pulled away from the Nationals 9-1. Heading into the day, the Marlins sit atop the NL East, while the Nationals are second in the division. The New York Mets picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 10-7. Entering the day's action, the Mets are in last place in the NL East, and the Phillies are third in the division. The Atlanta Braves grabbed the 4-game series sweep as they ran over the Reds 7-0. As of right now, the Reds are in 4th place in the NL Central, while the Braves sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division. The Colorado Rockies earned the 3-game series sweep as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 2-0. It was their 5th straight victory. At the start of the day, the Brewers sit in 2nd place in the National League Central. And the
So schlecht soll er auch gar nicht gewesen sein, mit Tobi mal gesagt hat, Baseball-Spiel bei Yakuza. Da war aber auch gar nicht so schlecht, das Spiel. Kommt da klar nicht an MLB diese Show dran, weil das ist halt ein kleiner, aber gut, ist ja auch ein reines Baseballspiel, ne?
In the standings, the Dodgers sit in 1st place in the National League West Division, and the Cubs are in 1st place in the NL Central. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 6-4. As of today, the Padres are in 2nd place in the NL West, and the Diamondbacks are at the bottom of the division. The Giants brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 4-3. At the start of the day, the Giants are in 3rd place in the NL West, while the Athletics are in 3rd place in the AL West. The Halos finished off a 3-game sweep as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 3-2. Heading into the day, the Rays are in last place in the AL East, and the Angels are in 2nd place in the AL West. Freddie Galvis was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, as the Orioles downed the Blue Jays 8-2. Entering the day's action, the Blue Jays are in 4th place in the AL East, and the Orioles are 3rd in the division. The New York Yankees hit 3 long balls as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-3. As of today, the Red Sox sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, while the Yankees are atop the division. The White Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 7-1. At the start of the day, the White Sox are in 2nd place in the AL Central, and the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division. The Detroit Tigers totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 12-9. Heading into the day, the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central, while the Astros are in 1st place in the AL West. The Cleveland Indians amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 8-4. They now have 5 straight wins. Entering the day's action, the Twins sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, and the Indians are atop the division. The Kansas City Royals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-2. As of right now, the Rangers sit in 4th place in the American League West, while the Royals are in 4th place in the AL Central. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Cubbies smacked 15 team hits as they stomped the Brewers 11-2. The D-backs racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the Cardinals on the road 5-3. Kyle Freeland earned win number 7 this season, helping the Rockies get past the Buccos 6-1. They now have 6 straight victories. Cody Bellinger drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Dodgers defeated the rival Giants 8-0. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Royals picked up 14 hits in total as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 11-2. The Yankees put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 4-2. The Minnesota Twins broke up their 5-game losing skid as they beat the White Sox on the south side 6-1.
Yeah.
Tyler Alexander grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, helping the Tigers take care of the Indians 3-2. Framber Valdez got his 7th win out of the bullpen as the Astros defeated the Orioles 3-2. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.